I feel like that maybe I manifested a little bit too hard on that one.
You
Like,
may have.
I do have really odd luck. I don't want to say bad, but some strange things that just normally don't happen to people happens to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be
Maybe
like
it's
that
maybe it's not that bad. They say that having bad luck, like I know in Japan, they say having bad luck is actually better than good luck because
Why?
you store the bad luck for other people, but it doesn't affect you. Like that's what ladybugs are the symbol of.
Interesting.
That's what their spots are on the back, is them absorbing the bad luck of those around them, but it doesn't affect the ladybug. So maybe you're like a
affects my
dream
wallet.
catcher.
No, it affects my wallet.
Affects your wallet. That's why you moved into a place with a dead body on the floor.
Literally, my car stolen the first like month and a half we're there. Car in an accident a couple months later. Like, it just never stops. Never
I'm so
stops.
sorry.
The oven breaking, like it just. But it's okay, guys.
Can we talk about the leak also that you had?
Oh, yeah,
Your
our-
apartment was flooded.
Yeah, our apartment just kind of like blub, 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 and just started black gush.
Oh, did it come
over.
up?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And then I called my dad, and I'm like, what do I do? And he's like, I don't know.
Move.
Call a plumber. Yeah. And he's like, turn off the water. I'm like, how? Where? I don't
The
know.
sink's already off, Dad. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so, Eva and I are, like, texting our group chat for the entire apartment complex. We're like, we're going down. We need help. And literally, like, 4 people show up at our doorstop, and they're like, we're ready. And it's just like,
You guys are already on the door.
yeah, we're like, come on in, guys.
On the door. They're like, all we knew to do is take the door off.
I've watched Titanic. This is what we do.
This is what you do when you're
Someone's
sinking.
tying deck chairs to them and like getting ready.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, what is the best way to tell if someone's a bad person? We've got an example of littering, abandoning your shopping carts, drinking while pregnant. By the way, I am well aware. Okay, I'm well aware. I feel like I need to say this. You are allowed to have a little bit of wine while you're pregnant. Doctors agree to that. I need to change that picture. The point is, when I got this, I was like, that's not a little bit of wine. That seems like a lot of wine. Like,
It is kind of a lot of wine.
it kind of is kind of a lot of wine. But I need to change it because I feel
two
like that doesn't
fingers.
give the wrong impression.
Okay.
But
I've also learned recently that you don't have to put away your shopping cart. It's a common courtesy type of thing.
Well, it's like pulling over for a funeral.
I
Like,
thought
you don't
you
have
had to do that.
Oh, do you?
I thought you did.
I just thought it was
you
a
were gonna say
social
for
norm.
Police. I'm like, oof.
you don't have to pull over for the police, you know that?
I was like, is that
I
a St.
like-
Louis thing?
Yeah, it is.
I
Someone
learned
does
that
it.
in a class, actually, that you don't have to put away your shopping cart. Yeah, I don't.
But I think it does make you kind of a crappy person
Yeah.
if you just
Yeah.
leave it.
But
It
if I
is-
was like out with my toddler and I'm like in a rush
Sure.
because he's like throwing a tantrum or something, and I'm in a rush, or I'm like, screw that shopping cart.
So they have the
it just
cart
depends, I
boys.
guess. Yeah.
They have the cart boys, but my contention is if it hurts somebody else's car or property.
Right.
Yes.
Then it's a
Yes.
problem. But there are the cart boys that go and get it. So, like, if you theoretically put it somewhere safe,
Yeah.
but
Sure.
nowhere's real safe when you've got a metal thing with 4 wheels on it
Right.
that just barrels at you.
It would be
Yeah.
cool if they had like little brakes on
Little
it,
brakes.
like strollers do.
Ooh.
That would be cool.
Well, the Schnooks off of Cravoy does. Boy, you can't get past it just stops when you get to the door if you haven't gone through checkout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
seen those.
So, no, they exist, guys.
Yeah.
We just haven't expanded our ideas to the outside of the
Gotcha.
store yet.
I think
I
I
just realized I've seen so many cars with all the wheels stolen off of them, but never a shopping cart.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, why aren't we stealing shopping cart wheels?
I mean, what would they need? What would they?
I don't know. I'm just thinking I would have seen that by now, especially
I've only
in
ever
St. Louis.
seen
Oh.
full shopping carts stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw somebody
Which-
put a motor on one in St. Louis.
That's just
Literally.
In St. Louis.
That's
That
good.
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah, and
very
St.
You
Louis.
see some weird.
it doesn't surprise me, but
We
I,
saw, dude. Okay, we're like crossing the bridge the other day, and there's just a guy dressed in a total wizard costume,
yeah.
like an all-white wizard
playing?
costume. No, he was just over the bridge conducting traffic
Whoa.
over the bridge, and I was like, you know what, King, do your
Do you?
thing. Yeah,
I'm surprised
I
it's
said-
not one of
you.
Bree's mom's ex-boyfriends.
It could have been.
Sounds like it would be.
I feel like now I don't condone stealing shopping carts, but if I was going to,
Affordable wheelbarrow.
I take a Target cart.
Yeah.
Why is
they're kind of small though. They're all plasticky.
But they have cup holders.
Yeah, they have cup holders. They roll really well. I think 9 times out of 10, Target carts are the top of the line.
What about a Roll
I
King?
don't know. The Schnucks where I live, they have cup holders.
Oh,
Cup
yes.
holders
No, mine do too.
and,
That's a
like,
good
the
point.
little
Ones
phone
sometimes have
holders.
it too.
And the Schnucks has the 2-tiered.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah. The
Ooh.
little
Small,
small ones.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
I like
don't know how
that.
to answer this question.
I kind of like those shallow flat carts like they have at like a Costco.
Don't step on them.
Oh, well, yeah.
I tried that.
And then
I got yelled at.
Oh, that was...
try to
lady was
ride
like,
it.
We had a guy who would ride
what
carts
again?
outside of our comedy show at DJ's World. There was a guy,
yeah.
and he would just run by and like jump on and ride down. But then sometimes he would come by with a skateboard and a dog hooked to the front like a sled.
Nice.
And he was just sled skateboarding with the cart and the dog.
Mush. That's so funny.
Mush Baxter.
I don't know. I get unreasonably upset when I see someone litter. Like, it's
Yeah.
one thing to throw, like, an apple core out your window or, like, a banana peel. It's like, all right, that'll break down, especially if
Or
you
an
throw
animal
it
will
in,
eat
like,
it.
a field or something.
Yeah.
But when I see, like, a plastic bottle or, like, a styrofoam container, I'm like, that's...
Like you couldn't wait however long the rest of your
Yeah.
drive was to just throw it in a trash can.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I
That's-
will
Yeah.
say, why don't cars have like a built-in trash can at this point? Right?
That would be a bad idea. They
It
do
just, like,
make like the ones that you can obviously buy.
Yeah, but it's like you would think
Yeah.
some cars, especially like a minivan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, I love my...
Like, it just pops up and goes back down when you need it.
Yeah.
I will
A
say...
little trash compactor.
Oh,
Some kid puts their toy in there. Never. again.
someone would
It's
put...
broken
man.
forever.
Lose it.
Yeah. I will say also the way that people treat waiters or waitresses.
Yes, that's a great one.
If
Oh my
you are
gosh,
rude
yes.
to servers, in pretty much there are very few circumstances that I think warrant being rude to
Yes.
somebody in a service industry like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an instant ick for me.
I think that
I
everybody
100%
should
agree.
have to do, like, some countries do, like, mandatory military service. I think we should do mandatory, like, hospitality or food service. So that way you can see, like, oh, some people are terrible human beings.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like this. And that's, yeah, if you're mean to, I'm the type of person that if I order something and it comes out wrong, I won't even say anything. I'm just like, yeah, sure, no, this is fine.
Unless you're like obviously allergic or something, that's a different story.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like
There's a
the same
fine
way.
line. I'll
Bree's
say
like, nah,
something.
still-
I'm with you on that. I'll still say something.
I think it depends.
But
on,
I'm
like,
gonna be
what it
nice.
is. Yeah.
I'm just picturing Bri
Like,
with
hey,
like
I'm
hives
sorry,
and like an
but-
EpiPen, and she's like, "It's all right, it's all right. It'll
would.
it'll go back down."
You would do it? You just
Yeah.
you won't say anything?
I hate that kind of stuff. I just,
'Kay.
well, I believe more in preventing waste than my own comfort
True.
as a human
Okay.
being.
That's
fair.
So for me to send something back means that's going to go in the trash.
Eh.
And that's worse than me not getting what I want.
Or an employee will eat it.
Maybe.
I
Like,
would be
establishment.
that person. I'd always eat the sendbacks. I'd be like, give it to me.
Some restaurants, they make you toss it. Like,
That's actually
Yeah.
crazy.
that makes
Yeah.
me angry.
That
Yeah.
makes me angry. I worked at a deli. That was one of my first jobs, and I used to make sandwiches wrong on purpose. And then be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't what you ordered. Let me make it real quick." And then I would put it in a to-go container, like in my locker cubby or whatever. And I'm like, "Yeah, after work, this is for
That was
me."
one of the worst things
mine.
we did when we were poor. Is both of my brother and sister in high school worked at a sandwich place, and we would call in an order and then never go get it. Right, you're close, and then they would bring home dinner to the family. And we were so broke. It was so
That's
bad.
so creative. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good
We
for
also,
you.
my brother worked at KFC for a hot minute too, and we would order extra crispy real late, and then drive away from the window.
Nice.
And then my brother would just bring it home. And oh man, he used to get chased by the neighborhood dogs walking home too. It was dangerous.
of course,
He
of
smells
course
like
you
chicken.
wouldn't stay and pick him up. You made him
No,
walk
it's
home.
too risky.
It's too risky.
Oh, that's the same car. They
we
never even
lived
paid
like
for the food.
1 block away.
Oh,
So we
okay,
would just
all
be
right.
like, "Oh, it's close to closing." Jerry said it's all clear. go up to the window.
Wow,
I'm
you
just
guys really had
picturing
a
him
system.
on like a 3-mile walk with a bucket of chicken, just like, I wish they would have stayed. Like,
No, like he'd bring home the chicken and the neighborhood dogs. He worked extra crispy station, so he smelled like the chicken. So all the strays would chase him and just want to lick his shoes. Our dogs would lick his shoes from the time he got home from work until he left the next day. They just lick.
Wow.
Because it was just covered in KFC.
so funny. Just have, now I'm picturing him.
They're all taking shifts. They're like, you get the heel, I get the toes.
I'm just picturing him doing an 8-hour shift with soggy shoes, like just.
Ew.
Well, they're steel-toed boots.
Oh,
So
good.
they're just licking the outsides.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Just the carcass, per se. I don't know.
Ew.
But, yeah, that was our life for like a good year and a half. Was just leftovers from restaurants our families worked at.
I mean, that's you know,
Um,
Hey.
You gotta do what you
everybody.
gotta do.
Yeah. Any
yeah.
port in the storm, right?
well, I was just telling Chris Oliver about this the other day, but it ended up he mentioned it was really ironic. When I was a kid, the only reason I liked going to church was that I liked to bring food for the poor. And I would do this thing where my mom would always like give me a prescribed item for the poor, and I was like, man, this is really mean. Like, we should keep giving them lima beans. And so I started stealing good things out of the pantry, and I would sneak them all the way to church without her knowing. And we walked to church, so it was like a feat of achievement. Like, one time I stole like a whole box of Fruity Pebbles, and I put them in there, and you can't pull it out once the kid puts it in there. You just look like
Yeah.
a douchebag.
Yeah.
So, like, I would put a family-sized box of Fruit Loops in there, and she's like, duh! I just bought those!
You're like,
I can just picture your mom. No.
She's like, where were the black-eyed peas I gave you? And she's just
like,
so angry.
I'm a bee.
She would get so angry. And then, like, a few years later, we got poor, so then we started going to the food bank, and I'm like, this is why we should have been giving them better food.
Yeah.
This
Karma.
sucks.
That's so funny. You get back the Fruit Loops you put in.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, mom, look what I got.
Look, see, you don't have to be
It made
mad
its way
anymore.
back.
No, we used to do that too. We'd go. They would. I don't know who donated it to our church, but we'd. You know, it was like once a week,
Yeah.
and you just get a shipment in and kind of like go shopping or whatever. But if I'm thinking back to it, honestly, like I don't know who was donating to that church, but they had pretty good food.
Yeah, sometimes it was like a mix, but other times it was just like, one time we got a can with no label on it. It was just meat.
Just meat.
Not even like
Not even
spam or
knowing
something,
what
just
meat
meat.
I'm just
Round
picturing
can.
it's like Sharpie on the outside of the
Probably
can.
tuna.
Meat.
And you're like,
Oh, it's definitely
Or like
not
shredded
tuna.
chicken or something.
My dad sloppy joed it. That's all I know.
Oh, I love sloppy joes. Okay, so one of those.
That's one of our like super easy.
Yes, comfort meals. That hamburger helper.
This is another contention I have. Sloppy joes should be made in a hot dog bun. Because that way it's got the hinge, and so it stays together. When you make a sloppy
Okay.
joe in a
It
hamburger
makes
bun,
sense.
I
it slops
understand
out.
that
Okay.
because
That
I
makes
sometimes
sense.
have to
Hoagie
use a
roll.
fork
Sure.
with my sloppy
But, like,
joe.
you really want the soft bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
So I think you do it on a hot dog.
Actually,
Okay.
we may have to start doing that in our household because that's.
What if you put the sloppy joe on?
That you can
Like
do
a chili
that,
cheese
too.
dog.
That's a chili cheese dog, yeah.
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 I
But-
just mean for ease of mess, you know?
But I think you're
Yeah.
onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I was talking to my dad the other day, and I was like, dude,
Chili cheese Frito scoops.
Yeah.
See?
On a
With the sloppy
Joe.
Joe.
On a
Zimblanity.
sloppy Joe dog.
Zimblanity.
Zimblanity.
No, I'm with that. I would even do sloppy Joe in a tortilla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be pretty good.
I veto that one. I'm out. I'll do the hot dog bun.
On a tortilla, like a
Just like now
crispy
it's too far.
tortilla,
Now,
Yeah.
now you're
No,
going.
I think
Drawing the
he was
line.
talking about like a soft tortilla, right?
I would do it in a hard shell.
I could do either
the
one.
little
I could see the
crunch.
hard shell. Though the problem with the hard shell is that you've got the fallout in the back.
Well, that's white people hard shell. Like, you gotta flat top it, and you make it to soft to start, and then you fill it cheese, and then you flat top both sides, so it's crisp, but it's got structural integrity.
Oh, so you're talking more like quesadilla
kind
type.
of quesadilla,
Okay, all right.
but like they'll flat type a taco.
I'll allow it. I'll let it pass. Yeah.
Like, that's how they do like a birria taco.
Yeah.
It's like they dip it and it's soft to
Yes.
start, but then they griddle it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
You gotta be
taco.
griddling.
Griddle. To quiddling.
You gotta be griddling.
What are you doing? The quiddling.
The McGwiddy.
Spatulas in hand.
Oh Lord.
What's the best meal you can cook?
So
I'm so tempted to just say, "Yo, mama."
Q.
yeah,
I don't know.
the best.
I did too
meal
much
can
roast
cook.
battle this week.
Huh? Did you say roast
I'm
battle?
in roast battle mode still.
I was
so,
saying,
like,
I think
just kinda
anything
messes it
crock
up.
pot because I'm not the one cooking it.
Yeah.
You just throw all the shit in there, and the crock pot does the job for you.
I've had some of your cooking. You have recipes. What are they?
I thought she'd be like, I've had some of your cooking. It sucks.
Yeah, I thought that. I was like, oh.
I'm like trying to think of what it is that you may have had that
I
wasn't.
made some cowboy weirdness, and it was good.
Cowboy weirdness.
I don't know. I don't
Super
know.
Vanity.
I do have this like sausage and green bean potato casserole that I love making. It's got like kind of like a Cajun taste to it.
I'll eat anything Cajun.
But yeah, so that's one of the things.
Mine's chicken and dumplings.
Yes, her chicken and dumplings is fire.
Yeah.
We had that at my wedding, and I had never had chicken and dumplings before, and I enjoyed them.
Wedding food.
Yeah. I didn't.
Interesting.
I didn't pick that, but.
Oh, I know that was
I
your
just
wife.
showed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because there were
old
these.
summer sausage ankles.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's giving. It's giving pork sausage.
Yeah. She was like, there are these two ladies from my hometown, and they cook for everybody's wedding, and they do a great job.
No
blah, blah, blah.
way.
Yeah.
Well, that's
and
freaking awesome.
well, she comes from a town of like 400 people.
Oh.
So,
I get that.
like, have you ever had to take a detour on a road trip? Or like you're on the highway and they make you get off and go down a county road, and then
Yes.
you see an open field, and way in the distance there's a house. You're like, who lives there?
It's them.
My wife. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where she's from. And so these two old ladies, they would cook for everybody's wedding. And she was like, oh, I'm going to have them make chicken and dumplings for our wedding. And I was like, all right, whatever. But I guess they were getting old and senile. Like, we were one of the last weddings they did. And they dumped like a whole thing of pepper in it. So it was like,
Super spicy.
peppy.
it was like super peppery and like, which I love spicy food. So I was like, this is pretty good. And everybody else was like, oh, I can't eat this. This is disgusting. Blah. And my wife was so upset about it for so many years. And I was like, what does it matter?
But it gave them purpose. You know,
Yeah.
I
you still
guess.
did a favor.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't
And
know
you got
about
a little
favor.
story behind it now too.
We still paid them quite a bit of money for
yeah.
peppery dumplings.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
it is
And
what
it's your
it is.
wedding. Yeah, that happened to me one time. We were camping and we had one go at some biscuits and gravy, and we had refilled the salt right before we left, and I went to go boop, and the container, all the salt right into the gravy, and I was like, oh my gosh. So we tried, and it was just like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought about what cowboy meal you were talking about.
No,
Those cowboy sandwiches with like the fried onions on it.
no,
It was like the barbecue,
Cowboys eat
pulled
sandwiches.
pork,
maybe.
I thought they ate
I don't know.
beans out of
It
a
was like a-
can.
barbecue pulled pork with fried onions. I don't know.
That might be it.
I don't know. Remember pepper jack cheese?
Cowboy
Well, I'm
stuff.
sold. It sounds delicious.
Yeah, it does. Okay, but Bri, you actually you cook.
Bri is
yeah.
like a master chef.
I invented something new recently that the people at Funny Bone have been going crazy for.
Sloppy
which is-
Joe's on a hot dog bun.
No, that's just that's
That's off the
That's
dome.
fresh.
I'm
That's
trying.
fresh.
I'm trying.
that's just some fresh fat energy for you. I invented this thing. It's pizza, right? So you take the pizza dough and you spread it out like a rectangle. Put all the fillings in, and then you roll it up like a cinnamon roll. And then you slice them all, and then you top it all with garlic butter.
Yeah, you did do that. You brought that to the Funny Bone
yeah.
once, right? Yeah.
People have been going crazy for that.
Wow.
And it's really easy, honestly.
May I request?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think our next episode, that's what you should bring.
Yeah. No, people have been going crazy for them.
It's just all of us just
ASMR.
eating the whole time. like,
ASMR.
Yeah, I was like, I could take a drink of water, but the
Well,
gulp.
When
is
we were
crazy
talking
in my
about
ear.
food earlier, my stomach kept growling, and I'm like, if I can hear my stomach growling, all you guys can hear my stomach growling. I don't know if you guys heard it at all.
No, I didn't hear.
And
it.
I had just ate, but we were talking about road trip snacks, and it was just like,
You're somebody's like,
I want Pringles.
So funny. Yeah, I want Pringles.
well, what do you cook, Eric?
I don't know. I like to cook. I mean, I can cook steak. I used to do a lot of smoke. Like, I had a smoker for a long time, and so like I could do ribs pretty well. But I think my probably best food that I've ever made is I have really good mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah, and which I know sounds like so basic and bland, but
No, it doesn't.
I'm actually really proud of them. So
It's a staple, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just mashed potatoes. No, I love. It took me forever to like find a good recipe because my wife loves mashed potatoes, but she always compares them to her grandmother's mashed potatoes, and so like I've taken her to like super nice restaurants, and she's like, they're okay, but they're not grandma's.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a 4-star restaurant. What are you, like,
Yeah.
driving me nuts. So finally one day I found a recipe, and she tried it, and she goes, these might be better than grandma's. And I was like, yeah, take that, you little bag. Like, I was like, oh, I did it. Finally, I beat you.
And now you understand Italian culture.
That's funny.
Everything.
No, I think mashed potatoes are actually kind of difficult to make. I did put the last batch in a blender with heavy cream, and I just really don't recommend that unless you
it's
want
gluey.
glue.
I
Yeah.
have
You
never
gotta rice 'em.
heard.
Yeah. It was a bad idea. It was desperate. We didn't have a mixer at the time, and
You shouldn't even mix them.
Interesting.
well, I was
You
either
gotta, like,
that or a
mush 'em.
bottle of wine to
Yeah.
mash.
Just mash.
I don't even mash, but you rice them.
What does
Rice
that
'em.
mean?
You push them through a ricer, and it like makes them into like little thin Play-Doh strands. Like, when you used to push the Play-Doh through the thing and it
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
them
Then
strings?
that's not mashed potatoes.
No, you push it through that, and then you literally just have to stir it like 2 or 3 times to make it come together.
Interesting.
And then if you overwork it, it gets glutinous because there's starch in potatoes.
potato spaghetti.
I'm picturing you loading potatoes into the guy with like the face,
Yeah.
and you're squeezing it down, and his hair comes out. It's all
yeah.
potatoes.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Zabri only cooks with elementary school toys. Like,
I was saying this the other day. Freaking Mr. Potato Head or American Girl doll is just Mr. Potato Head for like rich people.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's just like the most extreme version of a customizable toy,
okay,
But I feel
always
closer
wanted
to
one
the
of
Potato
those.
Head.
Or
That
Build-A-Bear.
speaks to me.
Oh,
Build-A-Bear.
I love Build-A-Bear.
I actually went by Build-A-Bear the other day, and I was like,
I
these are
loved
so
I loved Build-A-Bear as a kid, and I think I love it even more now, knowing that it originated here in St. Louis,
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
and that the headquarters is right there at Union Station.
it's like
Yeah.
Okay,
2
I've
blocks
seen
from here.
that,
The
yeah.
World
that's
Bear
crazy.
Quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, it all started right here, and I was obsessed with my Build-A-Bear when I was younger.
my daughter was too. My
Yeah.
daughter was like, oh, she loved Build-A-Bear. We would go
So
every
cute.
year for her birthday and stuff like that. And then one year she bought this. It was like this. It was like a little bear wardrobe that you could
Yes.
hang all the outfits
Little
in.
closets.
It was $85.
Oh,
When
check
we-
out American Girl doll.
Oh, yeah,
you just
that's-
go
that's
broke
even
thinking
insane.
about it.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
when I went to check out, they were like, I put the wardrobe up and they scanned it, and they were like, "This is $85," and then with tax it was almost $100 or whatever. And I was like, "Is it attached to Narnia too?
Cardboard,
Like, is there a secret door in the back that
Right.
a talking lion's gonna come out of?"
Yeah.
That
was
was
pretty cool,
insane
so.
to me.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's the Build-A-Bear you buy too.
Yeah.
that's true.
That's on the other side that talks to you.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, it's insane. I went thrifting. I'm a big thrifter. And I used to, sell clothes and stuff like that. And every once in a while, something will still catch my eye. And it was like this dollhouse.
The dollhouse.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I was like, oh, this is really cute for my friend's daughter. So I pick it up and I'm like, oh, this thing's heavy. And so I'm like looking at it, tip it over, all the accessories fall out. And I see American Girl. And I was like, oh, I'm looking this thing up. Look it up. 3 people got it listed for like $250. It's marked at $9 and mine's new. I sold that thing for $200 and something within 3 days.
And it was pretty big.
Now, UPS, I did go to ship it, and I don't know what the heck they're up to. Oh, yeah, he was like $270 to ship it. I said, give that back to me.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, nope. I paid $17 for a box from Home Depot and bought a
like-
shipping label
Shipping
online.
yourself, yeah.
It's like I'll walk it there for $250. Don't-
I'm like, do people really pay it? Like, what?
yeah.
Why? How?
Uh,
That's insane.
I mean, shipping is so expensive. I had a comedian put me on a show because I drove him a box from St. Louis to Chicago.
I do remember you saying that.
Yeah, like that's how expensive it is to ship stuff.
was
That's
that John
crazy.
Gasper? Yeah. Yeah.
I have to text him
That's
actually today to make sure he
ridiculous.
doesn't forget his merch again. I text him every time he comes to town now, so that he doesn't. He's like, please remind me.
Like, don't let it happen again.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty.
Or
it's-
else.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what are you going to do? What's the best thing you've watched recently?
Oh. We're currently at home watching Landman.
Landman.
It's
Haven't heard
on
of it.
Netflix. It's interesting. I'll tell you that. But you got to watch it.
Okay.
It's very like
Zero details.
we're
It's
kind
a-
of like new
It's about a
into
man
it.
with land.
Landman.
Landman.
Yeah. They're oilers. This guy owns an oil company. Right now, basically, his son's trying to learn with like basically the OG group. I don't want to give.
Is
too
it like
much
a
about
drama? Is it
I would say it's kind of a lot like
mystery?
what's the name of it? Yellowstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but
Oh,
it's like
okay. I think I
oilers.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Is it Billy Bob Thornton? Is that who does it? The old country guy.
I suck
think
at names.
so.
I
Yeah,
haven't
I
seen any previews for the show.
We just finished His and Hers on Netflix.
Can you remind me
I
what that's
haven't seen
about?
that.
I feel like I watched it.
It's
Yeah, it just came out.
so His and Hers. There's a guy, John. What's his last name? Bernthal or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's a detective, and his estranged wife is a reporter who's reporting on there's a murder that happens, and she's reporting on the murder, and he's trying to solve the case. But they're like kind of working against each other, kind of working with each other, and it's a very like you go back and forth like, did he kill her? Did she kill her? Who
Right.
killed? It's pretty interesting. It was really good. I didn't like the last episode, but my wife did. So,
I guess it does say the best thing you've watched recently.
well,
I
that's
wouldn't
just
say
whatever.
Landman's the best, but that is what I'm watching right now, and it's pretty good.
I don't know if movies count. Can
Yeah,
a movie count?
whatever.
Okay.
Just watched.
I went to go watch
Wait.
Housemaid.
Housemaid, yeah.
I keep getting it intertwined with
Handmaid's Tale.
yes, which also love, obsessed.
Yeah.
But that was one of the best movies I had seen in a really long time. I did go to see Avatar. Avatar was good. I won't spoil it, but I have some feedback because I'm a
I've heard it's
critique.
super long, isn't it? It's like 2.5
but they
hours.
all are. They
They're
all
all-
are
yeah,
a
they're
little
all
I
long.
don't remember them being so lengthy.
I will say, like, Avatar was good in the sense, like, where the production was really good. It was enjoyable to actually watch. It kept your attention for 3 hours, which is hard to do unless it's like The Wolf of Wall Street, you know?
Right.
But, yeah, no, that movie, The Housemaid, was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Recommend it. Go see it in theater.
Noted.
Yeah.
Who's in it?
I don't know. Oh, Sydney Sweeney, right? That's like the one name that I know.
Yeah.
I'm so bad. I used to love going to the movies, and now it's just so expensive that I
Go to the Alamo.
the Alamo.
Get a
The
movie
Alamo
pass.
I've been to the Alamo.
I used to have the movie
once,
pass, but
and
they
I
got
love
rid
it.
of the servers.
No, they
What?
don't.
They just got rid of.
No, I
like,
went-
just went through.
When?
Like with corporate, like this week.
What?
Yeah, there are no servers anymore in the theater. Well,
That-
there's the
that's
servers,
the
but you can't
staple of
order
it.
it in the theater
I'm so confused.
because they're trying to cut costs and they're like going down. Yeah,
Everybody
Alamo's
go to your
dying.
favorite movie theaters.
Yeah.
Hurry!
I used to
literally.
have the pass to Alamo too. I loved it, but because there's no kids allowed, there's no talking allowed.
Yeah, and
There's
you
no
get
phones
one movie a
allowed.
day.
One
It's
movie a day,
$20.
$20 a month.
Free popcorn.
The
If
only
you
time
watch
I
three,
go
it's
to
not
the
free
movies
popcorn.
is if my kids want to see something. So it's like, I would love that. I would love to go see an adult movie for
Yeah.
once, but it's usually Sonic
Blindfold
3
them.
and yeah.
You can't watch
Blindfold
the
them and play something else in their ears.
Yeah. Just bring their iPads. Yeah, they would. Yeah, just like, hey, you're gonna sit here and watch
Under the
this.
blanket.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
giving a kid the controller that's not on, but a movie somehow.
Oh,
when you're playing
yes.
video games.
Yeah.
This is actually, that brings up a point. This drives me nuts because my daughter is about to be 17. By the time this comes out, she will be, and my son is 10. And it's like, so for the past 17 years, we've been watching cartoons and talking animals and
Yeah. All the things.
fairy princess this and superhero that and stuff like that. And now they're getting older, so like we're starting to watch like we want to watch like movies that we all will enjoy.
Right.
And it's like I'll be like, "Ooh, I love this movie," and my kids are like, "We don't want to watch that. It looks dumb." And it's like, Do you know how many dumb movies you've made me watch over the years?
Yeah.
Do you know how many times
Give it a chance.
Yeah. Do you know how many times I watch Paw Patrol the movie for you? You're gonna watch, Dante's Inferno or something. Like you're gonna watch Groundhog Day, all right? And you're gonna enjoy it.
Sandlot, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get all the good ones in there.
Yeah. This is The Godfather, all right? Watch.
That's funny.